Hi guys, Hamster here. Got another video for you. How many guys would like to be able to train at home? Wouldn't it be awesome to have your own range at home and have enough property to go out and shoot? Yeah, well, that's a dream. But I have a way you can do some of your training at home, and that is the snap caps. Okay, these particular ones are from A-Zoom. I also have some from Triple K. There's a lot of brands out there. These are really nice ones. Billet aluminum, anodized, just quality piece of gear. And for about the price of a box of ammunition, you can get some snap caps, and believe it or not, you can do quite a bit of training at home. This is basically a representation of a live round, except it's inert, perfectly safe. Got a lot of great things you can do with this. First of all is training new shooters, teaching them how to load, unload a firearm, how to check and see if a firearm is loaded. And for the rest of us, it allows us to practice our trigger control at home. Anytime we can get more practice, the better. And the more time you can practice your trigger control at home, the less ammunition you're going to waste when you get a chance at the range. These things come in just about every caliber imaginable. I have some from 38, 9mm, .38 Winchester, even 12 gauge shotgun. Okay, why do you need this many, people might say? What's the benefit of it? Besides training new shooters, practicing trigger control yourself, I also love these after I disassemble the weapon and put it back together to do a function check. It allows me to check and make sure it's extracting, ejecting, make sure it's feeding properly. I'm able to dry fire, and also make sure the safety still functions properly. After I've reassembled a weapon, I like to know that the safety works, and there ain't nothing better than having a round that can't go off while you're checking your safety. So these have a lot of benefits. You can get some good training out of them. And another place besides using these at home where you can get a lot of training, and some guys will laugh, I take these to the range. People are gonna like, why do you take these to the range? You got live ammo, you're at the range, you got the time to shoot. Exactly, but these can also be beneficial at the range. I will also take and load these inert rounds into a magazine along with live rounds. And what does that do for me? That allows me to practice malfunction drills. I mean, we don't usually shoot enough to experience that many malfunctions. Hopefully, God willing. So you don't get a chance to practice malfunction drills. You put one of these in a magazine at random with live ammunition, you're out on the range, shoot, malfunction. Okay, that is a perfect time for you to learn how to clear that weapon malfunction and get that weapon back in the fight quickly. So it's something you don't encounter very often, so unless you set up a training regimen and practice for it, it won't become second nature to you. And if you ever do have a malfunction when the weapon is needed to save your life, that's not a good time to go, oh crap, what happened? That's a good time where you practice this a bunch of times and it's instinct, and you automatically clear that weapon and then get that weapon back in the fight. So these can be used at the range, after you've reassembled a weapon, function check, trigger control at home, especially on your double action pistols, which have a heavy trigger pull. This allows you to practice your trigger control, and it's a great training aid for new shooters, teaching them how to load, unload, see if a weapon is loaded. So for not much money, you can actually use these and get quite a bit of training out of them. So pick yourself up some snap caps. When you got a few minutes at home, do some training. Great if you want to train your kids, your wife. They want to become more interested. They want to learn how to load it. These are a great tool for practicing that under your supervision, where you don't have to worry about any kind of accidents. So highly recommend, when you don't have a chance to get to the range, train at home with some snap caps. Thanks for watching.